Good morning. Today we are going to read an article called Freedom for Flora. A young African elephant was brought to America and raised in the circus. This is the incredible true story of how she became wild once again. So while we're reading this first section, your job is to highlight words or phrases that help us know who is Flora. The audience in the circus tent goes quiet. It's May 2000 in St. Louis, Missouri, and the show is about to begin. Red curtains part, the crowd cheers. Finally, here's the famous performer everyone came to see, Flora the elephant. The enormous creature walks in the center of the tent. She catches a flying bowling pin with her trunk. What skill is that we've talked about from our 7 skills of elephants? Acrobats leap 8 feet into the air over her massive body. After about 2 hours, Flora waves goodbye with her trunk. The crowd claps and cheers as she leaves, and why wouldn't they? To most people, it simply appears that Flora has put on a spectacular show. But a close observer might have noticed a sad look in her eyes, a nervous swish of her tail. To anyone who understands elephants, it's obvious something is wrong with Flora. Take a minute and make sure that you've highlighted everything that helps us know about Flora the elephant. Part 2, Circus Flora. For this section, would you please highlight how did Flora become part of a circus? Elephants have been dazzling Americans for more than 200 years. Starting in the late 1700s, these majestic creatures were taken from their homes in Africa and Asia and shipped by boat to the United States. There, elephants were brought from town to town. People paid to get a look at the largest land animal on Earth. Turn the page. Then in the early 1800s, the first circuses started opening in the U.S. Elephants quickly became one of the most popular attractions. These gentle beasts could be trained to perform astonishing tricks like balancing on tightropes and holding humans in their trunks. Oh my goodness. Between 1800 and 2000, hundreds of elephants were taken from the wild and put to work in circuses. Flora was one of them. What do you think about that? Born in 1982, Flora had spent her early days eating leaves and stomping through grass with her herd in Africa. But when Flora was 2, her mother died. Flora was taken to the U.S., where she met Steve Balding. Balding dreamed of opening a circus and thought Flora could be his big star. He bought Flora and began training her. By 1985, Flora had started to perform in shows across the U.S. as part of a circus called Circus Flora. So go back and make sure that you've highlighted how did Flora become part of a circus.